last semester, and those who just graduated. We are happy and we are grateful to God for having given you that opportunity to go through that wonderful time. I know it's a wonderful time when you're graduating after those years in school and a new chapter has opened, and we just want to join you in celebrating this particular time. So to start us off, I will ask Pastor Rotich to kindly open for us this meeting with a prayer.
All right. I'm using Rotich's device, but this is Pastor Ngetich.
Oh, sorry, Pastor Ngetich.
Yes.
Welcome.
All right. Welcome, everybody. May I ask us to be able to bow as we pray. Our Father and our God, we want to thank you for this evening and for the opportunity to be able to meet together, to be able to talk, to be able to challenge one another, but much more than that, to celebrate what you have done. We stand here, Lord, to thank you for many that are graduating from various levels. You've been faithful, you've guided them, you've instructed them. And now, Lord, even as they look back, they can be able to say it was good to have the Lord guide our footsteps. We also want to ask that, Lord, you may guide them now as they enter into a new avenue where the Lord, you will call them for those who will continue with further studies and those who will apply for jobs and begin to serve you, those who will go into research and industries. I pray that you may open doors for them. We want to thank you also for those that have been our mentors, those that have been our guides, that have held our hands and guided the process. We want to thank you for the parents that have sacrificed. We want to thank you for the professors that have invested and continue to educate. And so, Lord, I pray that everything that will be done this evening may be done to your glory. And at the end of it all, we may say it was good to have the Lord in our midst. Speak through those that will challenge us tonight as we thank you and ask all these favors in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor Ngetich. Thank you all. Again, we'll say welcome to this wonderful meeting. This is Kenyan Students in Diaspora. This is an organization that has been registered under the U.S. territory in under non-profit organization under the patronage of Professor Jerono and other board members who are there to give students a platform, a networking space, a place to get mentors, opportunities in terms of scholarship and knowing your way transiting from Kenya when you're landing in the US or in diaspora. So we also happy and we celebrate when students go through this program and when they are finishing their studies, be it a degree level, at master's level, or at PhD level, we celebrate with you. And we want to thank the government of Kenya through the ambassador, through the embassy of Kenya here, who always support us, who are always with us to listen and to hear the concerns students have, and they have always come out to help us where need be. Thank you, and I would just like to welcome Sylvester to start us off the meeting with our national anthem.
Okay, let us rise if you can for the national anthem. Let me just start the... na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Amkeni ndugu zetu, tufanye sote bidii, nasi tujitoe kwa nguvu. Nchi yetu ya Kenya tunayoipenda, tuwe tayari kuilinda, na tujenge taifa letu. Ndio wajibu wetu. Kenya istahili heshima, tuungane mikono pamoja kazini, kila siku tuwe na shukrani.
Thank you, Sylvester. That is awesome. We appreciate you for always accepting to join us and always feel at home through leading us through our national anthem. Thank you, Ambassador, for joining us today. Feel welcome. As we go ahead, I would just like to inform you that Kenyan Students in Diaspora is purely student-led, and through leadership of various students who are here, who are pursuing various courses. I'm currently the KESID president. We have other leaders who are in our midst. I don't know if you are here, kindly just come on video and introduce yourself, because we want other students around to know who are the students here and what are your names, so that we are able to reach us in case of anything when they can't reach our mentors through Professor Jerono.
Gilbert, can you turn your video on?
Oh, sorry. Okay, Sylvester, you're here. Kindly introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Sylvester Makobi. I'm the organizing secretary, and I'm a doctoral student in music literature and voice performance at Indiana University. And
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Sylvester. Sylvia?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sylvia Ayeko. I'm a doctoral student at the University of Texas Health Science Center, and I am the secretary currently of KESID.
Thank you, Sylvia. We have any other student leader on board? We have Moffat, a doctoral student at Alabama in chemistry. We have Nancy in Miami University. I think they have not joined us, but when they join us, we'll give them opportunity. We have two students representing student affairs on KESA. We have Elizabeth, who is here with us. Elizabeth, kindly introduce yourself. You're muted.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Wamboi Mutunga. I'm a master's student in, I just graduated, sorry. I graduated in Master's in TESOL and World Language Education in the University of Georgia. And I'm the current KESA student rep. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too, Elizabeth. Are you together with representing us on KESA? You and?
Derek?
Oh, you and Derek.
Yes.
I don't know if Derek is here.
Yes, he's here.
Derek, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Eric Etale. I'm a graduate of Baylor University, studying Masters in Church Music with choral conducting emphasis. Good to see you all.
Good to see you too, Derek. Thank you. And there is our mentors who are led by Professor Jerono and the board members. Professor Jerono, at this juncture, I would like to give you this opportunity to introduce the board members and our mentors who are here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. This is Jerono. I am joining you from Indiana. So here with me, I am here as a founder. We have Dr. Muchai, who will be giving us our keynote speech, who has been helping, who is a CFO. I can also see Dr. Wanyama. Please introduce yourself. I think I saw Dr. Wanyama, who is our representative from the industry. Dr. Wanyama.
Yes. Yeah, good evening. My name is Engineer Wanyama, and I work at Caterpillar. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I see Dr. Wangoi. So Dr. Wanyama represents the industry, and Dr. Muchai, who is with Cummins. We have Dr. Gadua, who is our resident counselor. Dr. Gadua.
Hi all. I think this is usually my best session, a happy session, and feeling privileged and humbled being part of the journey of the graduates. So I'll sit back and enjoy. And I'm talking from Iowa City, although I teach counseling at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona. I'll stop there and enjoy.
Great, great. I see also we have Dr. Janet Baha. Dr. Baha, please introduce yourself, if you're still here. Okay, it doesn't look like she's here. And many of our other mentors who've been supporting us here, and I can see Dr. Nasongo, I can see Dr. Yabe, who else can I see there? Pastor Ngetich has been helping us. So thank you everyone who's been mentoring, who's been helping our students in one way or the other. We truly appreciate it. I think we're in this together as a village. We're here to support our students. We're here to ensure that our students are doing well. And so interesting today, I'm actually attending a conference, and what one person said that really made a lot of sense to me is, you know, it's not the middle finger. If you point your finger like this, right? Everybody put your finger up. You can do so much with that finger, right? You can delete, you can accept, you can do so much with that finger. But when you put all your 5 fingers up and you do this, you can do so much with that finger, right? So we can do so much with one finger. You can do a little more, but with all of them, you can do so much. So that is a concept of this, is we as a community here are here to support and mentor our students. We want, you know, when we came here, we didn't have the opportunities that they have. So we're just here as a village to support and mentor our students. I'm going to leave it at that because I do, our ambassador is here and he has a lot of guests. He has 2 meetings to go to after this. So I even appreciate the fact that he even made time out of his extremely busy schedule. So I'm going to hand it back to you, Gilbert, so we can invite our ambassador so that we can release him to go back to his many meetings that he has lined up for tonight.
Thank you, Professor Jerono, for that introduction. I think the program is still with you to introduce the ambassador, who is, and the other guest speaker who are going to speak to us this evening.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, again, I'll go back and I want to introduce our ambassador, Ambassador Lazarus Amayo, who we appreciate so much. He's been there for us. He's been a mentor. He's been a great link between us and the government. You know, it feels good. We feel like we have a father here in this country. We feel like we are comfortable because we have an ambassador who is here, who really understands diaspora, who appreciates diaspora. And Ambassador is a phone call away, is a text away, is an email away. So again, Your Excellency, Ambassador Amayo, I have no words to thank you for your support, for your commitment. You are just the best. So thank you again. I know you're busy. Without further ado, I do welcome you to bring greetings, to congratulate our students, and then anything else that you have to share with us from the embassy. Karibu, Ambassador.
Thank you very much, Professor Jerono Rotich. Let me begin by acknowledging, of course, the leadership, particularly the patrons, and the leadership of KESID for extending invitation for me to join you this evening in the great celebration. Yes, we had other engagements too, but we could not miss to share the joy with you. Madam Jerono, there's only one left, not two. There's only one left after this one. But the reason why I said I'll come in person, I mean, I'll join you virtually myself, is to signify the importance that the government attaches to its human resource development. One of the reasons why Kenya is rated to be a destination of choice for investment among the superlatives is the highly skilled human resource that we have. And so on a joyous occasion like this, when you also are joined by your parents, by your sponsors, to celebrate the great work that you have achieved in obtaining the various degrees that I've heard of, what else would we say but to wish you the best? And if I borrow from what I read some time back, a quotation from Malcolm X, he says that education is a passport for the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who are preparing for it now. In other words, you're talking of the education being a key for unlocking the great potential that you have, but you have to prepare for it. We look at education as harmonious development of all faculties, the mental, physical, spiritual, and social. And so as they say back at home, you've been given powers to read. The only small difference these days is, unlike the past when we were saying, mumalize masomo murudi nyumbani, we appreciate that there are those that after graduation will be able to look for jobs here or look for jobs in Kenya. But there are those that will also be able to create jobs, whether it is in Kenya or in the US. Whatever the case, whether you're abroad or in Kenya, you can contribute to our national development agenda. And that goes to even the other hat you are wearing as part of the diaspora, the great contributions that you make towards Kenya's development, over and beyond remittances, which continue to be a leading source of forex in Kenya, higher than what we get from export of tea, higher than what we get from export of coffee, other horticultural products, and even tourism. And so for us here, all that we'd say is to congratulate you for the hard work and wish you the best as you move forward, but also to indicate to you that after your great achievement, even as at bachelor level, master's level, or doctorate level, what makes educated people to be regarded as relatively more humble is the realization that yes, you have graduated today with a doctorate, a master's, or a bachelor's, but that has revealed to you that revealed to you that there are many things that you also don't know. You have specialized in one field, and there are many other fields that exist, but we must commend you for your great achievement, and with that pride, continue to pursue what would be relevant for your present occupation or even what you plan to have in the future. Graduation, therefore, is not an end in itself, but it is a stage, a new platform from where some of you will continue to pursue higher education, others will venture into industry, others would be able to contribute for their own support in one way or another. And for us as a country, you appreciate the commitments the government has put in place for enhancing economic prosperity. And the 6 pillars that have so far been ably articulated by the president and the administration is on how we can be able to make agriculture deliver for us. Agriculture with matters of food production, agriculture with the context of moving away or ceasing dependence on rain-fed agriculture, go into irrigation. We're looking for PPPs, even for construction of dams, so that like other countries which receive even less rain than us, we can be able to feed ourselves and have enough for export as a result of moving away from over-reliance on rain-fed agriculture. The other area of importance is, of course, promotion of micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, both micro, small, and medium enterprises, as well as agriculture, are also significant in terms of potential for creation of many jobs for Kenyans. And the third one is, of course, on affordable housing, another area which, when implemented, will also create jobs, but also give people solitude, comfort of staying in their own premises. The last one is, the second last is on the aspect of universal healthcare, which you appreciate in this country. If you have insurance, you're home and dry. If you don't have it, it's a challenge. Back at home, our module may be different, but it's our desire that Kenyans should be able to have access to medical support, both in our public and private hospitals or facilities. The other one is, of course, promotion of digital superhighway for a creative economy like ours. When people talk about the superlatives, one of them is Kenya having a relatively a technology community. Our Savannah, Silicon Savannah is coming up well. The infrastructure is on course. All I'm trying to say, in as much as we congratulate you, but I would like to invite you to help us in marketing this product called Kenya. That product called Kenya on its own has had great achievements, has great potential. Even if there are challenges here and there, that's normal for a country. And the fact that we are able to discuss, and as you know, Kenyans really enjoy their freedom of expression and freedom of association, feel free to be able to give inputs that can help us make that country a much better place for this generation and generations to come. I know I have to go to another session, but permit me to request you one thing. I heard the national anthem was being sung. Professor Jerono, except for you and a few others, please let us sing them so that, but we must commend our brother who sang it, to be able to familiarize ourselves with all the stanzas. Otherwise, the challenge we are getting now is the first or second generation born in the US may have difficulties with singing the national anthem, and also encourage them to visit Kenya. Some of them are already telling us that, yes, we give remittances to relatives at home. Why don't they work? Now, some of them don't appreciate our dependent support system that we have at home. So even the remittances will be sustainable, yes, if we create and help our young fellows know our systems back at home, but much more so we'd like to encourage you to invest in Kenya so that your children and future children can have a reason for further endearment to your country of origin. But for today, it was not for long and lengthy speeches, but to congratulate you on your great achievements, to thank your parents and relatives and sponsors that made it possible for you to come this far, and to thank the patrons too, the trustees, for being there for you. And we are proud of the Kenyan students in the diaspora, and we wish you the best. The sky is the limit, but as you move higher, please remember also those who in a way or another contributed towards your well-being. And as you started also with prayer, don't forget your God, because at the end of the day, for us as a God-fearing nation, we believe that the Almighty also has a role and has made it possible for you to come this far. The sky is the limit. We wish you the best, and God bless you. Once again, Professor Jerono, thank you for the invitation. And to dear Kenyans, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Amayo. This has been wonderful. Actually, tonight we have 21 graduates, one from community college, from communications, information science, business, accounting, and we have 3 doctoral students. So we have several bachelor's, engineering, law, even law. We have somebody who's graduating with a law degree, with an LLB. So we have a very diverse group, and we are very proud. I think Kenya, we have a great human resource that if we focus on them or if we tap them, then I think they will contribute so much to our country. So thank you again. We appreciate. God bless, and pass our sincere greetings to PS Jogu. She would have come, but it's so early in the morning. It's 3:30 in Kenya, so she was willing. And thank you again, Ambassador.
I know you have thanked me, but now that you've mentioned PS Jogu, I cannot forget to thank her for the initiative they made with PS Dr. Bitok in the mobile consular services that was done in collaboration with the embassy in DC and the consulates in Los Angeles and New York. We were able through that exercise to process passports for 3,002 Kenyans in the United States and 1,311 passports for Kenyans in the United States. At least the last 2 weeks, I don't see the crowd as a large crowd outside the embassy for processing of passports and IDs, because a significant number were able to do so from the 10 cities that we went to, right from Seattle to Minnesota to the other team started from Chicago, then they went to Columbus, Ohio, and then you had Kansas City, Phoenix, Arizona, Dallas, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, all over. All we're requesting the government, particularly Ministry of Finance, is to create a provision so that it becomes a structured arrangement, that the diaspora know that for this region in such a month, there'll be such a team, so that we reduce the cost that you've had for traveling to DC, New York, and LA for consular services. Once again, I thank you very much, and cannot forget the great support that our team received from volunteers in the diaspora. Without your support, those figures would have not come the way they are. Thank you very much for your support. I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you again, Ambassador. I just want to share good news. When I went to Kenya, Degwa is now the chair of, I think, director of visa services, and Chelugate is now the director of immigration. So your staff continue to do great work even back in Kenya. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. I'm going to hand over to Gilbert.
Thank you, Ambassador Amayo, for those words of encouragement to our graduates today. And I hope all of us who are graduating here were keenly listening that we just graduated, mastered in one area or another, but we have just started the journey. Thank you. So we'll move now to calling names of the graduates. Please, if you are here, it will be good just you come on video. This is your day. So we don't want to celebrate you in darkness. Please come on video. Let us see who you are. This is a platform for networking because you don't wanna know your name without your face. You might meet your potential employers here. Thank you, Professor Jerono.
Gilbert, I think let's give Dr. Muchai first and then we can call the names. I think that's what the routine is. Dr. Muchai will. So go ahead and invite Dr. Muchai.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Muchai, who is one of our KESID board members. He's our second speaker today. Kindly join me in welcoming to speak to us today. Thank you, Dr. Muchai. Welcome. You are muted. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I am unmuted now. Good evening, everyone. And thank you for this opportunity tonight to, it's an honor just to be around the students who have worked so hard. Thank you, Ambassador Amayo, for spending the time with us this evening. It shows the commitment that you and as an extension of the government has to the students and to us in diaspora. Thank you very much. The KESID student leaders, thank you for your leadership. I have observed your commitment throughout the year as you harness all the energy and the student body to get together. Thank you very much for your continued work. And I hope others have learned from you, even as some of you graduate and move on. Thank you to all the KESID mentors in the house, the professors, the engineers, the mental health counselors. Dr. Wangoya, I see you here today. All those who have contributed in one way or the other to helping the students cross this major milestone. And of course, thank you, Dr. Rotich, the KESID founder. Thank you for all the work, this great initiative that you came up with. It's been great, and it's an honor to serve in this organization. And of course, the students, the graduates, congratulations. All the 21 of you, I didn't know how many they are, that's quite a big number, 21 and one PhD student. Thank you, you are the reason that you are here. We have crossed a major milestone. And some of you have graduated and going to graduate schools, some of you going to the workforce. And these major milestones really needs to be celebrated. I am very big in celebrating major milestones, even minor milestones. My family knows that. I make big deals of little things because we have one life to live. And if nobody celebrates you, you can celebrate yourself. So this is your day. I hope you feel and know that you are all now equipped for the next steps in your life. It doesn't matter how many A's you made, how many B's you made, how many C's you made, you've crossed the finish line. That is the key. You've crossed the finish line. And as a quick intro, my name's Jesse, you've heard. I'm a father, husband, a mentor. I'm an engineer. I've been in the same company for 21 years. Cummins Incorporated. They are the diesel engine manufacturing companies, including other fuel-driven vehicles like hydrogen and electric vehicles. I have those 21 years experience in this company as an engineer, as a systems engineer, as a research and development engineer, and currently a regional product readiness manager for in US and Canada. I say that because I am originally from Limuru, Kenya, a very old dusty city. I call it city, village. That's where I grew up. And some of you have heard my testimony. Came in the US in the late 1980s and started my schooling here after graduating from JK Cat then. I came to US in 1989, started my career here with my bachelor's of mechanical engineering, Auburn University, bachelor's of agricultural engineering, Virginia Tech, and a PhD in mechanical engineering from North Carolina A&T. So this journey that I'm about to speak about, it is doable. and you have proved it. You've done it, whichever direction you take from today. So you've had many speeches. You've had speeches during your graduation ceremonies. You had a wonderful speech from Ambassador today. And boy, oh boy, if I was a student, I could be feeling the weight that the Ambassador has just put on my shoulder as a graduate, because he's telling us that we need to market one major commodity, and that commodity is Kenya. And you are the ones who are online now to market that commodity. So I'll keep my speech brief on a few topics. The next steps, whether you're looking for a job, reviewing an offer, or going on to the next level of your education. Create an individual development plan, 0 to 5 years, 10 years. Write it down, and I emphasize, write it down. Write your individual development plan. What do you want to become? Don't worry if it's fuzzy. Modify it as you grow. Modify it as you move along in your career journey. Create an elevator speech or pitch of who you are. What are you good at? Know how to sell yourself. I give you a great example. When I joined this company, 4 years after, I was still very shaken because I was on a visa. And those days, if you didn't have a green card and you get laid off, you have 60 days to pack your family, my family of 6, and go back to Kenya. So I was a yes man, because I knew what I had to do until I get my green card. Anyhow, I got invited one day for a dinner at the president's office, and there were many other people that were there. One lady was sitting next to me, and she asked me, "What's your name?" And I said, "I'm Jesse." And being an introvert, that was the end of it. She asked a question, I answered, I kept quiet. Then she came back and said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, I'm an engineer in a mid-range engineering team." And I kept quiet. And later on, she asked me another question. "What do you want to do?" And I answered, I can't remember how I answered. In a nutshell, 2 years later, I came to realize I was sitting next to the president of the Cummins distribution business worldwide. And she was looking for Africans to go back to Africa to work in developing our company in Kenya. And here I am, lost that opportunity because I didn't have that one elevator speech. I could say, "Hey, my name is Jesse Muchai. I'm an engineer. I work at this group. We developed this. Our impact to the company is A, B, C, D." Right? So always develop an elevator speech. When you never know when you meet Ambassador Amayo in the elevator, and you have 10 seconds to let the ambassador know who you are. Work on that. Next one, build your professional relationships. Seek out a mentor. And you all know, those of you who have been in this group for a long time, I'm big time in mentors. Seek out a mentor. Develop mentor-mentee relationship. Initiate the conversation. If one is not forthcoming, be the one to initiate it. Remember, when you initiate a conversation with somebody as a mentor, you're not committing them for a lifetime until Jesus comes back. Tell the person, "Could you give me your next 3 months, once a month or twice a month, a meeting with me and help me develop my career?" When you come forth that way, I feel that you're not committing me until Jesus comes back. You are asking me for a given timeline in my life to commit to you and help you develop your career. So find out that time that you can create a mentor-mentee relationships. Be open-minded. Small window could lead to a huge door of opportunities. And that was another example. 2016, I was approached by my director, and he called me and said, "Jesse, I have an opportunity for you." I said, "Okay." The executive director is asking for somebody to help him organize meetings in North America and Canada with the vice presidents and presidents within that zone. And I kept quiet, and he told me, "Do you want it?" I said, "Let me think about it." Just think about that. Let me think about it. And in my mind, I'm saying, I got a PhD, I'm a mechanical engineer, And he is asking me to organize meetings with people, really? But later on, God is merciful because he gave me an insight. I called him back after an hour. I said, you know what, Ryan, I'll take the job. And for 2 years, I worked with who's who within North America, US, and Canada, and created the best network that I have ever created within this company that has supported my goals for as long as I've been here. So it was a small opportunity that I could have ignored, but it has opened many doors for me. The other example I'll tell you is once you create your relationships and you develop those professional relationships, I always give the story of the bee and the wasp. And this is a story that my manager in Kenya told me, that the bee and the wasp were friends. The wasp visited the bee, and the bee told the friend, hey, let me help you make honey. And they started making honey, and they started with the honeycomb, and the honeycomb formed very well. And the wasp thought, oh, great, now I know how to make honey. I'm done, I'm gone. He went his way. Today, the wasp can never make honey. Today, the wasp may just mix that honeycomb and never create any honey. What is the moral of the story? Hang out with the bees. Do they sting sometimes? Yes, they do. But hang out with the bees. It will pay off. Be patient to learn how to make your honey. When you do, you will be glad you hang out with the bees and you tolerated those few stings that you got. Right. So now you are ready, you know, you have created your professional relationships, you have some mentors, you know, you're going to hang out with the bees and not the wasps. And you land that position. You have that great position. This week, this year, I've hired 2 people in my team. And the last one, I just made an offer today to a young man in Texas. And that young man, I believe he'll be happy with the offer that he will get. Why am I saying this? Be authentic, negotiate your worth, be bold at the table. Do not let opportunities pass by you. I had 6 applicants for that role. And this young man stood up because he was authentic, he was bold, he knew what he came there to do during the interviews. Ask all your great and silly questions while you are in the grace period. When you join that company, you have a grace period. Ask all those silly and great questions then, because mercy does not endure forever. It will end. But while you have that opportunity, seek to learn, absorb, be the sponge that absorbs knowledge and information about your company. Then speak up, even when you're in the minority. Speak up when you have an idea. Speak up when things don't go or feel okay to you. Speak up. Don't be the one at the table that is not asking questions. Speak up. Let your ideas be shot down, but come up with some good ideas. And the last bullet on what to do when you land your good position is plan, but stay agile. You need an alternate plan and be flexible to adapt and move between different routes to find optimal path when things change. Will things change even when you get a new job? Yes. Right now, my company and like many other companies globally, you all know the economy is not very good. Our country too, economy is not very good. Things will change. I'll be hiring somebody this week. I'm telling you, things could change by December. So I always prepare people. I've been in this company for 21 years. I've seen the cycle. So if you're not agile, you'll be frustrated. Have plan A and plan B. And then manage your time and money. Invest in yourself. I cannot remember how many times Dr. Wangoi has told us to invest in our mental health. Invest in yourself, physical, financially, spiritual, and professionally. Analogy, do not wait until you are thirsty to drink water. I'm sure Professor Rotich will tell us here, whenever you are exercising, you don't wait until you are thirsty to drink a glass of water, right? Ask for help. Don't ask for help when it's too late. I have caught interns sleeping on the job, literally sleeping on their desk. What am I supposed to do when I'm their manager? And it makes matter worse when this person is from my country. And it makes matter worse that this person is 23 and he's sleeping on the job. So I asked the person, what's going on? Well, I didn't understand what to do, what I was asked to do. The alternative is not to sleep. The alternative is to ask questions. Ask questions. There are many people willing to help you grow your career. We all didn't get where we are because we didn't ask questions. We got where we are because we were patient. We asked questions, we failed, we got up again, we failed again, we woke up and we stood up. So as you prepare to get into the industries, whether you're going to be in teaching career, in the industry, or wherever you're going to be, invest in yourself and invest in your retirement. I know some of you may laugh at me. Invest in your retirement. Start early. Maximize those 401ks that you will receive. Your retirement is coming soon. I'm sorry to let you know that. It is coming soon. So the earlier you start preparing for that retirement, the better. Understand the power of compounding. That one word, compounding. Understand the power of the word compounding. And then as I finish, invest in your community. What do I mean? If I can give a quotation of Chinua Achembe's Things Fall Apart. A man who calls his kinsmen to a feast does not do so to save them from starving. They all have food in their own homes. When we gather together in the moonlit village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it in his own compound. We come together because it is good for kinsmen to do so. So be mindful of your kinsmen's welfare. Be accountable to someone. I'm saddened by the news of the many young men and women that are facing catastrophic things in this country we call North America or United States. I'm really saddened by what's going on. I'm wondering, do they have an auntie, an uncle, a buddy that they can talk to? You know what? You can see the moon from your home. They can see the moon from their home, but get together and be mindful of your kinsmen. And my last kind of a nugget that I can possibly leave you with is redeem time. My latest read on this topic is a small book that one of our vice presidents recommended to some leaders a month ago. And I went and I bought that book and I read it. And it's really changing the way I do things. And the book's title is Eat That Frog. I see Professor Wanjala. I see other people here, Dr. Wanyama, who works in our competitor Caterpillar. So I'll use him as an example. Simply because he works for Caterpillar. Assume Dr. Wanyama is to eat a frog. And when Dr. Wanyama has frogs and tadpoles and very ugly frogs in this small lake. So the book author is a productivity consultant. And he says, what is eat the frog? Imagine, if it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, eat the best frog and the biggest frog and the ugliest frog early in the morning. I will not expound beyond that, but I would advise each one of you to buy that book, Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, and you will understand what I mean by eating that frog. I'm sure Dr. Wanyama has learned to eat the frog early in the morning. That is where he is, where he is today. You will understand it when you get to read that book. So in those short and few remarks, congratulations to the graduates. and may you go out there and thrive. May God's blessings be with you, and may as you navigate the next stage of your life journey, and may you be the best change agents in your respective fields, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Muchai, for those wonderful words of encouragement to our graduates. I think those words sank in our head. Let's take them and run with them. Thank you a lot. At this time, Professor Jerono, I don't know if you are there. As we reach at the tail end of this meeting, we'll just like to invite Dr. Jerono to take us through the list of people who are graduating this evening as we celebrate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Muchai. That's amazing and amazing. I was busy taking notes, that's why I had to, but I'm going for my frog now. So thank you again. Without further ado, let me introduce our guest of honors for tonight, our graduates. And as we call your name, please say something, tell us your name, anything you want to share with us, what are your future plans, and if there's anything we can do. Keep it brief to 1 minute at most, 1 to 2 minutes at most. Okay, let me start with, let's see. Hold on. All right. Okay, give me a second. All right, so our first, oh, wait a minute. Our first graduate is Miss Wangari Njadhi, who graduated from North Carolina State University in Raleigh with a PhD in digital media and rhetoric and digital, let me go back again. With a digital media, rhetoric and digital media. Congratulations and karibu, Dr. Wangari Njadhi.
Thank you, Professor.
Can we see your face? Can we see your video?
Unfortunately, I just came from hospital. I'm not feeling too good. So I'm not going to be able to show my face. I'm actually in bed, but thank you so much for celebrating me. My major is actually digital media, rhetoric, and communication. That was a small error. I want to, of course, thank you, Professor Jerono, for holding my hand throughout the years. We met when I was just starting the PhD. And of course, KESID has been there for me and helped me and grew me in different ways, as well as give thanks to God, my family and friends, and many other people that I've been able to interact with to be able to reach this milestone. So asanteni sana, and I do look forward to continue working with everybody to again build our country like the ambassador has requested, and Professor Jesse Maina. Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Congratulations, and we wish you a speedy recovery. Pole sana. Okay. All right. Our next graduate is Dr. Emmanuel Wasonga Maloba, and he graduated from Michigan State University with a Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Congratulations, Daktari, and karibu.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm Emmanuel Maloba. I defended my PhD, I think almost a month ago. Just graduated this spring, and yeah, it's been a tough journey, 5.5 years at Michigan State University. Also, I think you guys might have heard the shooting that went on in Michigan State University in February. So like just towards the end of my program, but I just thank God that everything was successful. And my next place I'm going to work in industry. If you guys are aware of, some of you are aware of whatever agri-science, and I'm moving to Indianapolis. That's where I'm moving next. I'm starting next month. Thank you.
Ooh, welcome to Indiana, the Hoosier State. We are growing in number here. Karibu.
Thank you.
Super excited. Okay, good. All right, our next graduate is Mr. Shadrach Osero, who graduated from Penn State University with a Master's of International Affairs. Karibu, Shadrach. Okay, is Shadrach here? Shadrach going one. Okay, if he's not here, we'll get back to him. All right, our next graduate is Winnie Rotich, who graduated from Purdue University, Fort Wayne, with a Master's of Business with an MBA in Business Analytics. Congratulations, Ms. Rotich and Karibu.
Thank you so much. So my name is Winnie Rotich. As Professor Jerono said, I graduated from Purdue University and with an MBA program and a major in business analytics. So currently I'm still applying for jobs, and I am hopefully that soon I'll get one, and I'll really appreciate if someone can refer or recommend me to any. I'll really appreciate. Yeah, thank you. And I'm happy to be here, to be part of this KESID. We've been here with my friend Mercy since day one applying, and that's how we knew about KESID, and I'm really happy. It's been a good community, and I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. You're not too far from us. So Karibu for chai in Indianapolis, in Bloomington.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I'm in Indianapolis. I moved to Indianapolis, yes.
Well, Dr. Muchai is close to you, Dr. Muchai, and now we have Fidel. We have a group, so let's chat later. Dr. Muchai is in India.
Sure. Yeah, thank you.
Maybe he can get you to Cummins. You never know. Great.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Our next graduate is Ann Nyarotso Waswa. Graduated from the University of Georgia with a Master's in Statistics. Welcome, Ms. Waswa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anne. As Dr. Jerono has said, I graduated from UGA, Go Dogs, with a Master's in Statistics. I'm grateful to God to start with for all the guidance, protection, and provision, but as well grateful to family, friends, KESA and KESID for all the mentorship and support. And also privileged to already have secured a job here at the University of Georgia. So thank you.
Great. So Anne will be hosting us at KESA. So Anne, make sure you have great plans for the students at KESA in Atlanta. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Our next graduate is Winnie Mburu, who graduated from Converse University in South Carolina with an MS in Music Education. Welcome. Welcome, Ms. Mburu.
Hi, y'all. So my name is Winnie Mburu. Our ceremony is actually on Saturday. So I'm just about to graduate with my Master of Music. I see here it says MSc. It's actually MM, Master of Music in Music Education. And in the fall, I will be starting my PhD in Music Education at UGA.
All right.
So that's exciting. And I'm grateful to be part of this network of brilliant individuals. And thank you for all you do for students in the diaspora.
Thank you. Congratulations, and see you in Atlanta in September.
Thanks.
Great. All right. Our next graduate is Matthew Ndolo Omogo, who graduated from the College of Golden School of Public Policy at UC Berkeley with a Master's of Public Policy. Karibu, Matthew.
Hello, everyone. It's great to see you all. Thanks for the wonderful session and the wonderful speakers. I'm humbled to be here. And yes, I graduated from UC Berkeley last weekend and excited about the future. My policy focus is on energy and climate change and public finance. So hopeful to contribute towards helping our country back home and the universe to transition to clean energy. Thank you so much. Asante sana.
Great, congratulations. Great, our next graduate right here from IU Bloomington, Miss Gesari Mogusu, who graduated from Indiana University, Bloomington, from the Great School of Morris School of Law with an LLB with a concentration in commercial law. Welcome, Ms. Gasara.
Thank you, Professor Jerono. It's actually an LLM.
Oh, LLM. Okay, so LLM.
Yeah, LLM. Yeah. So I'm humbled and honored to be here. This ceremony takes me down the memory lane to the day I made up my mind to go back to school. You all know the excitement that comes with the thought of earning an American degree. Then you get here and reality hits hard. Cultural shocks from food, dressing, social life to a totally different education system. But then amid all the challenges, as an international student, you still have to perform. I didn't know it was this tough until I got to experience it myself firsthand. Luckily for us Kenyan students, we have a supportive community here, with KESID being at the center of it. The monthly KESID sessions was significant help to me. I remember during the first welcome session, Dr. Patrick Ochieng spoke about the imposter syndrome. Through that session, I immediately knew what I was dealing with and how to overcome it. And then I also remember the session on mental health by Dr. Wangui Gatua, where she advised us on how to deal with the cultural shocks, survival tactics for international students, and the importance of seeking help when we need to. Her story inspired me and it encouraged me to keep pushing. And finally, the session on OPT and opportunities after graduation by Dr. Fidelis Ndobera. That was very insightful. It came at the right time and I started applying for my OPT right after. So I'm so grateful for all the opportunities and support that KESID affords us international students, more so Kenyan students. The connections I have created over time through KESID have always been the family that I run to for advice and guidance. So to my fellow graduates, through all the hard work, perseverance and commitment, we made it. So congratulations and thank you all for taking time to celebrate us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're so proud of you, Wakili. I was telling her now I can get in trouble here because she can protect me. So our next graduate is now we're going to the undergraduate students. I hope I don't miss anybody. Is Sorera Tyrus Karaoke from the University of Washington with a BA in mathematics. Karibu, Mr. Karaoke. Karibu, Mr. Karaoke.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Tyrus, we can see you very well.
Okay. Honestly, I'm a person of brief words. I'll just say that this was not an easy journey, but to the rest of you out there, do your best and trust God, let him do the rest. That's all I have.
Great. So what are your plans? Are you going to grad school? You want to come to Indiana?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Definitely not Indiana, but I will be relocating to Pittsburgh, so PA. So anyone in PA, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia exercise, we can just connect after the point. That, and I'll be starting as a business analyst at the Bank of New York Mellon.
Wonderful. Congratulations. That's amazing. All right. Our next graduate is Mildred Sifa Chome from the university, graduated from University of Wisconsin-Madison with a BSc in mechanical engineering and a certificate in gender and women's studies. Karibu Mildred and congratulations.
Thank you. Can you see me?
Yes.
Hi everyone. My name is Mildred Sifachome and I graduated from UW Madison with bachelor's in mechanical engineering, as Professor said. And next I will be joining, I'll continue with the master's program, still in mechanical engineering at UW Madison. It will be a one-year master's program. And I'm really grateful for the wise words of the ambassador and Jesse. As a mechanical engineer, I've been looking at Cummins as one of the potential companies I want to work with. So listening to Jesse, I'm really much excited to connect. Next, I'm also applying for scholarships for my master's program. So if anyone knows any scholarships available, please feel free to connect with me. And I'm definitely grateful to join this community. And it's great meeting you all. Thank you.
Great, great. We'll definitely connect with you. We have some ideas, so we'll just reach out to us and we'll help. Great. Our next graduate is Matthew Mogeni, who graduated from North Carolina State University with a BS in Civil Engineering. Congratulations, Mr. Mogeni, and karibu.
Hi, can you guys see me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi, thank you so much for the invitation. All the wise words that said previously. My name is Matthew McGinney. I'm 23, and I just graduated from NC State University with a civil engineering degree. My plans for with a concentration in land development. So my plans for the future are to get my fundamentals of engineering certification, work 4 years, and then get my professional licensure to be a professional engineer, and just have a plan for the future, but just live day by day after that. So thank you again. And I just want to wish everybody luck with their future endeavors as well.
Great, great, congratulations. We have a lot of engineers here. We have Caterpillar, Dr. Wanyama, who's an engineer with Caterpillar. We have Dr. Muchai, who's an engineer at Cummins. We have my brother, Kennedy Chariot, who's an engineer with, Kennedy, who do you work with? I lost my mind. He works for IBM, God, Lord. So engineering is running tonight. So yeah, you have a lot of engineers here. You have a lot of opportunities, and reach out to them. Congratulations again, Mr. Mogeni. Yes. Our next graduate is Miss Abigail Chiptor, who graduated from University of Alabama in Huntsville with a business, with a major, I believe it's in business, with a concentration in business analytics. Karibu Chiptor. Chiptor, did she make it tonight? Okay, probably not. Congratulations if you see her. Our next graduate is Mercy Towet, who graduated from a former institution, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. That's where Dr. Muchai graduated for. That's where Mr. Chariot graduated for, with an MS in, sorry, this is a master's, so we should have called you before, in accounting. I believe you're in the School of Business.
Yeah.
Yes, with the concentration in accounting. Karibu.
Asante. Hi, so my name is Mercy Towet, and I graduated from North Carolina A&T, and I did my master's in accounting for 10 months. So I came to the US in 2021 and then graduated last year in the summer, but I worked my graduation in the fall. And then since graduating, I've been working with EY, Ernst & Young, as a tax associate. So it's been amazing being a part of this group, because I remember I consider myself a product of this group, because this is the group where I met my mentor, Dr. Theory. He walked me through the application process, and also they are my host family here in the US. So I moved from North Carolina to Detroit, Michigan for work. Thank you.
Congratulations again. I remember Chipto Mercy joining us all the way from Kenya.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did. And look at you now, you've gone through your master's. And the other person is Kevin, who from day one, he joined KESID. So congratulations. We're proud of you. You're not too far from us. We're just here in Southern Indiana. So let's connect.
Yeah, I come to Indiana like often. My friend is there, Indianapolis.
And I'm not your friend? Okay, good. All right. Yes, but let's connect. Our next graduate is Derek Etale, who graduated from Baylor University in Texas with a major in music, church music, or choral conducting. Did I say it right, Eric?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Hi, everyone. I got a master's in church music with emphasis in choral conducting.
My apologies. Should have called you get masters. Okay, I was okay.
That's fine. I'm glad to be here again for the common people in Yomeniona. In the previous last year, I was at KESA for the first time, and I had a good time. Like, I enjoyed every bit of it. I did a presentation. It was interesting and awesome to get comments from the professors. I made connections with so many of you, and I'll be coming again this year. So my plan is to take a gap year, work with my choir, the African choir I started here last year, Angaza Choir, and work at a church as a music minister. So kama uko na shughuli yenye inahitaji muziki wa Kenya, any part of Africa, just let me know and I'll be there. Thank you.
Wonderful. Bring them to KESID if you can. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Congratulations again. We do apologize. We should have put you with the Masters for students. Our next graduate is Elizabeth Wamboi Mutunga, who graduated from the University of Georgia with a major in TSL, teaching of TESOL and world language education. Karibu,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Asante. Hi again, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Wamboi Mutunga. I graduated in Masters in TESOL, that is Teaching of English as a Second Language and World Language Education in the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. I've also been teaching Swahili. I've been a Swahili instructor in the University of Georgia. And now that I'm done, I'll be moving to Massachusetts, Springfield, to also teach Swahili to a refugee camp called Emergency Academy for 1 year OPT. Then after that, I'll be open to come back for a PhD or explore more options for job opportunities. So I'm open to other opportunities. And once again, thank you all for voting for me as a KESID student representative. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in Atlanta in September. Karibuni sana, tunawangoja.
Great, congratulations again on your Masters in TESOL and world language and in your OPT, and let's stay in touch.
Thank you.
All right. Our next graduate is Jackson Shaw, graduated from Texas Tech University. Is it the students did this PowerPoint? Is it a master's in curriculum and instruction or an undergrad? I do apologize for that, but with the curriculum and instruction, I believe with a degree in education with a concentration in curriculum and instruction. Welcome, Mr. Shah. Okay. He's not here. Actually, we went by the information that you shared with us. So let me just put that back. All right. Mr. Shah is not here. We have Benjamin Career from Indiana University with a degree in nursing. Benjamin, karibu. Okay. Benjamin did not make it. Kevin. Kevin, we call him the KESID. KESID young man. Kevin and Mercy, they joined KESID from day one. Kevin Kangeta, who graduated from Virgin Community College in New Jersey with a degree in information technology. Welcome, Kevin. We're so proud of you. I remember you from day one, and Kevin is one of those people who just joined us from day one, and he was going, and he was just so dedicated, and we love all of you. Karibu, Kevin.
Thank you, Professor. Yes, my name is Kevin. I graduated with associates in information technology. I'm gonna be taking an OPT a little bit just to get some financials together, but I have an acceptance letter from University of North Carolina in Pembroke to take cybersecurity. So I'll do that after my OPT. That's the plan. But looking forward to everything that the future holds. Yeah, very much.
Great, great. Congratulations. If you need more information about Pembroke, I was in North Carolina for a long, long time. So anything we can do to assist, let us know. That's a great school, and I'll tell you more about it if you call me. Great, I think that's it. Let me stop sharing. Again, those are the students that we received. Congratulations, everybody. Let's give a round of applause to all our graduates. All right. Congratulations. We are so super proud of everyone. And now it's happy hour. Anybody can say something to the graduates. We have many of our mentors who have joined us. We have professors here. I see I see Wangoi, I see Wanjala, I see Penina, I see, Vashti all the way from the embassy. Vashti, can we hear your voice? She is done, does a lot of things behind the scene.
Hello,
Works with the ambassador. Vashti, we'd like to hear your voice. Please say something.
Thank you, Professor. It's an honor to join you today. And I join the ambassador in congratulating all the 21 graduates. We are very proud of you. Continue flying the Kenyan flag high. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vashti. Okay. Anybody else who wants to say something to the graduates? You're open to say something.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, Paul.
Sorry, I had to park somewhere so that I can speak to you guys.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. My name is Paul Gilani. Just graduated at UAH at University of Alabama in Huntsville. I was in the same class with Abigail Jepso. But I think I didn't get that information of probably sharing my details in advance because I was in the group, but I think something happened. My phone had issues and I was removed. So I just joined the other day again. So allow me to introduce myself, Professor. My name is Paul Gilani. This was my second master's because I already have a doctorate in global supply chain, which I got it from Walden University. That was in graduated in 2018. And before I came here, I was in the industry as well in Kenya. I used to work for Tetra Pak, industrial area, for a couple of years. So I came here just to study again and pursue other opportunities here in the United States. So being the first day I'm joining, I guess I'm going to reach all of you, Professor Jerono, Dr. Muchai, and the others, so that I can acquaint myself with more information and how I can be valuable to the membership of this group. As of now, I'm open to industry jobs. I have experience, over 13 years experience in manufacturing, supply chain. I've also have like 5 years teaching part-time in Kenya at KCA and JQuat. So I know I can be of value to in those sectors, both industry and in academic. Thank you so much, and looking forward to networking with you.
Great. Thank you so much and congratulations. But we celebrate you. We're so proud of your work and we're here. Stay in touch. You have all our contacts.
Thank you so much.
Karibu, karibu.
Professor Jerono, I have a quick word. Professor Jerono?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and congratulations to the graduates. My name is Dr. James Mutunga. I'm an assistant research professor at Penn State. I joined Penn State in November 2022. And when I came in here, so Professor Jerono, you know, Professor Esther Obonyo, who has been a colleague and an ally for quite some time. I did my PhD in Virginia Tech, so I've already connected to Jesse. And I just wanted to share a quick word with the graduates today that in the year 2007, when I came to this country, it took me, you know, the environment was a little bit different, a lot different from now. This group here is very lucky to have KESID as a uniting body. I remember one of the worst shootings in the US history was in Virginia Tech, and I was there. And I wish there was a KESID that time. I found myself 3 months into coming to a new country and having to encounter a mass shooting in the country's history, the worst in the country's history. But nevertheless, I finished my PhD. I'm an entomologist by training with a background in molecular biology and biochemistry, and went back to Kenya for 10 years. So I've just come back after working for several institutions in the country and within Africa. So I just wanted to encourage the team here. I came personally, I attended this in the background because I was looking for opportunities. I was looking for students or people who may form some synergies in terms of mentorship and also opportunities for further education. So thank you so much and congratulations all the graduates.
Thank you so much. Esther Obonyo is our incoming president of KESID. So we now hope to see a big delegation from Penn State to welcome our president.
Yeah, we're coming to Atlanta.
Great, great. Thank you so much. Anybody else wants to say something to our graduates or share if you have any job ideas, any scholarship ideas?
I can go ahead.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Enoch Chamachek. It is my first time to be here. And I also did graduate my master's in business analytics and information systems from the University of South Florida in December last year. And I will be officially starting my PhD in information systems at the same university. But right now I'm doing research as well. So with a bias in machine learning and bias and fairness of AI systems. I would just like to pass my congratulations to everybody who graduated and all the best in the next phase of life.
Congratulations to you too, and on your graduation and on getting to a PhD program. You're very close to Atlanta, so we hope to see you, to network, and a great place to meet. Great.
All right, I think I can go next.
Sure.
All right, first of all, congratulations to the graduates who are graduating. Well done. First, I want to encourage those of you who have a master's and a PhD, please apply for the EB2 NIW visa. That is one addition that I got from here when I joined, and I think it's a good opportunity. Please do not procrastinate on that. Personally, when I found about it, I was like, I wish I knew when I graduated. So first of all, for you, please do not procrastinate on that. Make sure you apply for the EB2 NIW because you qualify. It will be a great opportunity for you, especially if you are an international student. Number two, I want to encourage those of you who are interested, you don't get a job or, think also outside of this the job, but on entrepreneurship as well. Currently, I'm running 7 businesses, and one of my businesses is in agriculture. And I was happy to hear that Ambassador was talking about agriculture. And the team that I'm, not a team, but the company that I'm running, we're working on having 10,000 teams of farmers. And that will be having more than 100,000 farmers. So the engineers in the house, entrepreneurs, the business people, I'm looking for partnerships. I'm interested in, people who can offer solutions in agriculture. There are 4 main things that we want to bring into agriculture is technology, standardization, globalization, and also scalability in agriculture. So if you're interested in agriculture, please feel free to reach out to me. So I do encourage you. It's a good opportunity to help others. So please go for it. Otherwise, congratulations to everyone who is graduating. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Joshua. Anybody else?
I can go. Good evening. My name is Eric Keegan, and I was part of the team as a student rep at KESID. It's been amazing. I've met great mentors, And just for some updates, I just accepted a position as an assistant professor in the Department of Health and Human Performance in Northwestern. And my dissertation proposal was approved. So I'm looking forward to working in August. So, and I have a job. So I'll encourage you, if you're a student, get a sponsor. And what I mean is involve yourself in these kind of programs or organizations, because you never know. And every time you do something, you volunteer, make sure it's in your curriculum vitae or your CV, because that's what your employers will be looking at. If you do something, if you don't document it, then it means you did not do it. So please, for graduates, apply everywhere. For my current employer, I had applied for a different position, but she reached out and told me this is a better position for you. I see you're great. And she gave me a job. So apply everywhere and everywhere and everywhere, and get sponsors, talk to people, and I wish you the best. God bless.
Thank you. Congratulations, Eric, and hope to see you in IU in July, right?
Ma'am, I'm coming.
Great, thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Dr. Prof.
Yeah, my name is Wanjala Nasongo. I'm a professor of international studies at Rhodes College in Memphis, Tennessee. And I also want to congratulate the graduates who have made great achievements, important milestones. And we wish you a great future, and hopefully all shall be well. Like the ambassador mentioned, and like everybody else has mentioned. I would also want to underscore my appreciation to Professor Jerono for founding this forum that has become so critical for our diasporic students from Kenya. This is a great forum that is here to facilitate engagement with our students. And so for those who have graduated and for those who are almost graduating, please popularize the forum to those that may not know about it. And I look forward to actually seeing some of you at the KESA conference in Atlanta, in Georgia, I think in September. So thank you, Professor Jerono, for shepherding this, and congratulations again to everyone, and we wish you well. Do reach out if you think some of us could be of help as you navigate your post-graduation dynamics. Have a good evening. Goodwill to everyone.
Thank you, Professor Wanjala. If you want to write books, if you want to publish, this is the guy to be connected with. He publishes, he's out there. So thank you, Professor. We thank you. We appreciate having you in our community. And like Professor said, we hope to see most of you in Atlanta. We were blessed to get a sponsorship for those who are able to submit their proposals and abstracts. And then in Atlanta, we will be able to cover your registration and room, shared room. It will be first come, first serve. So again, go ahead, submit your abstract. If your abstract is accepted, then we'll let you know KESA through the sponsorship from SJ Johnson will cover your registration and your room. Then you just take care of your transportation. Thank you. Anybody else before we close?
Hey, Prof.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have to talk after Prof. Wanjala. I'm very sorry.
That's all right. No apologies.
Okay, no, it's a pleasure to see you and meet you, folks. My name is Joachim. As you can see, I joined Penn State sometime last fall. I came to do PhD in architectural engineering. Back home, I am a lecturer at Technical University of Kenya. I have a background in engineering construction. So you guys, when you want to build back home, please tell me. I do minim to amjengo. So that's what I do all the time. So it's a pleasure. I'm a new member and I'm excited. And I hope I'll find a lot more resources and friends around here. Thank you. I look forward. And congratulations to all the new graduates. It's very nice and feels very good when people graduate. We look forward. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. It looks like Penn State is really coming up with Kenyans. We thought Indiana University were the top. So
No, we will overtake you. No worry. You know Kenyans are good for running, so we'll run ahead of you.
you, Dr. Philemon, Tuchipange, we have to keep up, you know. Right now we are the leading, and at KESID, Indiana has brought the most attendee students. So
No, we got the new president, so we're good.
Okay, that is good. Okay. Congratulations, and see you in Atlanta.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else wants to say something?
Good evening.
Good evening, Penina.
Yes. I already have my sleeping face. But I want to say congratulations. Hongera, pongezi. I hope it's the same thing. I'm a professor here at SUNY Oneonta, State University of New York, at Oneonta. And actually, I am your KESID treasurer. So when you make your membership payment, PayPal will alert me, PayPal will alert you how much you've paid. So keep those alerts as part of your receipts. Don't delete them. And then also when you pay your membership, PayPal, the platform we use, will alert me and alert you as well how much. We welcome all of you to KESID. It's a good place. Especially this year, it's kind of very central in Atlanta, unlike last year where it was a bit not central, but okay too. But always have a vision, even though you've graduated and you're looking for a job, what else beyond that? And being, newly graduates, we hope you have new ideas for the diaspora. Always think, how can we serve our country? Always have that vision. What can you do? And you may come up with better ideas collectively, because you've seen what KESID has done for you. And we really want to thank the people behind KESID, the students who've been serving, the faculty, and Jerono as your founder for this opportunity. So moving forward, having a bigger vision, what do you foresee as a new graduate? So put your ideas together. I think they're more creative than older people like us. And of course, you have us backing you up with those ideas. So feel free to have a vision and try it out and see where it would lead you. Otherwise, congratulations. And as usual,
Yeah. Yeah. Great. I want to call on my IU family. IU, we got to show up and show off and say, hey, and I encourage everybody, all of us, Penina, let's all work together to bring more Kenyans into our institutions. So we have a great IU family here that has been supportive. My IU people, please open your camera and just say hi. Our keynote speaker is also here tonight. Our keynote speaker for KESID. Indiana, where are you? Indiana is in the house. I can see you, but where are my IU people?
Tuko hapa, Professor. Tuko kabisa. We are here in full force.
You open your cameras and wave. Let's show who's here in the house.
I think we have quite a few of us here. Congratulations to the graduates, and asanteni sana for this wonderful program. It's not easy to pull this off, so congrats.
Thank you. So that is Dr. Yabe. He's a vice president for technology, IT at IU University, not Bloomington, the entire IU system. So he's one of our top Kenyans here in the IU system that we are blessed to have. He will be a keynote speaker at KESID. We have Gesare, who just graduated. We have Makobi, who is here. We have Triza. I saw Triza here, who just, who is a lawyer by training. Triza, say hi.
Thank you very much, Professor Jerono. I just want to say many congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you for going ahead of us and you're coming right after you. We keep flying the Kenyan flag high. Yeah, I can't say.
Teresa, tell us you just graduated or you're going to Kenya to get what? Actually, we should have celebrated you and then you got into a...
Yes, I'm going to be admitted to the bar on 6th of June. That is in a few weeks. Yeah, so I'm happy to actually be joining the Advocate Role of Kenya, and I shall be joining Indiana Media School in fall for a master's, a joint program between media school and law school. Yeah.
Great, great, great. We have Jimmy. Did I see Jimmy in the house?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
A big congratulations to all who have graduated, and we pray that as you move to the next phases of your career, that God walks with you and guides you and helps you to make the right choices. I'm also a PhD student here at the Media School pursuing political communication and hopefully graduate within the next 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you're interested in applying to a master's, Jimmy and Teresa in the media school, great program, great opportunities. Josephine is finishing her PhD in the School of Public Health. Makobi is finishing his PhD in the School of Music, and we just keep growing. So now we're gonna see with Penn State, it looks like we're gonna, and then Makobi is there, we're gonna fight with Penn State, right? So let's bring more people. Let's try to bring more every semester so we can, again, thank you. Unless somebody wants to say anything else, Kesa Makobi has posted there. We will post the WhatsApp link for KESID. Gilbert, can you do that, or one of the students? Can you post the WhatsApp group for KESID on the chat, please? For those who are interested in joining, and if we don't have anybody else who wants to say something, Thursday night, okay. Benjamin. Oh, yeah, Benjamin is a graduate. Okay, Benjamin, karibu.
Asante sana. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening. Yes. Okay. I'm in Kenya right now.
Wow.
Yes. I was introduced to this forum by Professor Jerono. Congratulations. I'm appreciating you introduced me to this forum in the last 2 years when you were in one of our station, Chamgay FM, if you still remember.
My goodness, we met at Chamgay FM when oh my goodness, small world.
Yes, I contacted you after the program.
Wow.
So currently I'm not in the US. I told you I'm aspiring to be one of your students in Indiana University to pursue nursing, but currently I'm implementing what your task force recommended. I was just recently employed by TC to implement a CPC at JSS level.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So maybe in 1 to 2 years, I will be at Indiana University. Thank you.
No, we'll follow up. We'll follow up immediately. So let's chat on the side so we can see how far the application has gone. But congratulations and thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you. Waking up in the morning. Thank you. Yes.
I don't know if it's too late to say hi and congratulations. So my name is Faith. I'm a third year PhD student in nanoengineering at North Carolina A&T State University. It is my first time to be in the online forum, but I've been on the WhatsApp group and I've been following. To be honest, the past almost 2 hours have been very, very interesting and encouraging. So for somebody like me who is anticipating to graduate soon, it is good to know that I'll finally graduate and I'll finally get opportunities like many of us have already told us. So just being here is wonderful to know that we have a Kenyan family that when I'm looking for an opportunity, I know who I'm going to reach out to. And definitely, Dr. Jerono, you'll be the first one in my list. And thank you for this great network. And congratulations to all who have graduated. It's wonderful and it's encouraging for all of us. Thank you and have a good night.
Great. So you at North Carolina A&T?
Yes, so I'm doing the nanoengineering synthetic biology program. It is offered by North Carolina A&T. So the
Great.
nanoscience is UNCG and I'm doing nanoengineering.
Great. Your dean is my mentor. You know, everybody needs a mentor. I have my mentor. Jerono P is my mentor.
And
So,
she is my mentor too, and Dr. Moige as well. So thank you for the network.
amazing, amazing. Great, great, great. So we'll see you in Atlanta. You make sure you come with Moige.
So Atlanta, I'll be in the University of Massachusetts. I have some training with the military lab, so I'll not be able to make it in September.
No problem. We understand. We
Yeah.
understand. Okay, anybody else? Congratulations again. We celebrate all of you. Like I said, just remember that we are here together as a family. Your one finger, you can do so much, but together we can support each other. Those of us who came earlier, we know it was a struggle, but we are here. KESA, all of us are here. We're here to support you every step of the way. And I don't know if I shared this with you before, but through KESA, I have really grown. I joined KESA as a first year. I just finished my PhD. I didn't know about KESA until I finished my PhD. But while I was in KESA for 15 years, I've been with KESA for 15 years, and I've grown from instructor to assistant professor to associate professor to full professor to department chair, and now associate dean with one of the top 10 universities in the country. So it's a great place. I'm telling you, the power of networking, the power of counting on each other, the support that we have as a Kenyan community, I just cannot overemphasize that. So you are the right place. We encourage you, stay in touch, let's stay together as a family, and let's continue to support each other, because when you succeed, I succeed. You know, when my brother succeeds, I feel good, and it gives me the greatest joy and the greatest fulfillment. So if there's no one else, we'll ask our pastor.
I think we, Dr. Jerono, before we finish, I cannot leave out Dr. Joshua Muya, who is a professor at the university I was in. If we close him out, he might strike me from the list of alumni. Karibu, Dr. Joshua.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Gilbert. My name is Joshua Muya. Assistant professor of biochemistry at the Columbus State University Center for the Sciences in Tulsa. I know probably mostly about Northeast, East Coast. So we are here in Oklahoma. Of course, we have not been able to, I know KESA, but I think I've not been so much involved. Probably I need to be a member. But first, I want to congratulate the graduates and wish them well, and also tell them about, it's about patience. Coming here, coming to the United States as a student, and it's a lot, but, eventually, I've been here almost like 18 years. So I started from Michigan, moved from Michigan, I came to Missouri, Washington University School of Medicine, and then I'm here. And I don't know what is next, but along the way, I've met people who have become mentors, and these are connections that, transcends boundaries, in almost every part of this country. So, and that's what counts. So there are things that, we have some shared interest, basically conflict of interest. But what I mean is that we have to hold each other hand. So, and that means that look about yourself, but also make sure that you also look at your friend, the other person. We move as a group. So thank you so much, and remember that I think there are many people out there who maybe probably they have not connected to this group, but I hope Gilbert and other people will be able to reach out, and we grow. Otherwise, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll meet most of you soon. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Dr. Joshua. Pass my regards and our regards to Oklahoma State University.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Gilbert, you can finish. You can take over and then call Pastor Ngetich to pray.
Okay, let me take this chance also to congratulate those who've graduated and just let you know that we just started, as our speakers have said earlier on. This is just a journey you've started. One thing from experience you realize when you graduate is that you realize that you have moved from being a student, now you go into the community, and this is totally a different area and a different field, which needs different skills, which needs networking, which needs us to stay close to people, which needs us to come out, as Dr. Muchai has said. In this world where we are moving to, if you're going to hunt for a job, you have to advocate for yourself. No one speaks for you. Even if someone gives you an opportunity, they won't walk you to the opportunity. They will show you the way, but it's up to you to go out and advocate for yourself. If you don't stand up and speak up, opportunities will pass by you and you'll come to regret. I think what Joshua Rotich talked about, please, guys, NIW is open and it's here. There is going to school, there is looking for a job, and reality is, if you want to remain here, your status is very important. So if you have an opportunity, go out, apply for NIW, put in your application, please. It'd rather be rejected, but at least you try. Because I've seen many people here who are graduating in that category where they need people in STEM. And they are taking people in STEM. I've seen people who have applied. I've encouraged people here to go apply. They have applied. The problem, people will come to us. When they get the results, they don't come to give feedback. That's why it makes other people not to know it exists. Chinese and people from Asia are getting it massively because they are not releasing people to go back to their country if you want to be here, because they have invested in you, you have spent the money here, they want that knowledge here. So if you want to be here, if you don't want to go to Kenya, no need of running up and around. If you can apply for that green card, please go for it and apply. If you need guidance, please reach out. We can direct you to people who have done it. They will show you how they are doing it. Thank you. So Pastor Ngetich, if you're there, kindly close for us with a prayer.
Sorry, Pastor Ngetich has stepped out, so he won't be able to pray.
Go ahead and do it, Joshua. You're also pastor. Joshua. Joshua.
Yeah. Joshua, you can fit in the shoes.
Yeah. That's what you
I
get
think
for
I'll
letting
remain
the
as an
pastor go.
entrepreneur, but I'll pray.
Okay.
All right, we're praying. Heavenly Father art in heaven, how beautiful it is to see the fruit, to see how you provided for each and every one of us, to see how you have led us this far. We say Ebenezer. We are happy to see as many who have graduated, who came, some under difficult conditions, some have struggled through the process, but we are happy that they have seen your hand and you have taken them through the process and they've graduated. We thank you, Lord. And now as they go out, as they look for opportunities, we do know that you have a plan for each and every one of them. You have the best plan for them. Lord, we pray that you provide. We pray that you open the doors that need to be opened and close the doors that need to be closed. We pray that you bless them, bless the KESID family and the leadership as well. We pray that you lead each and every one of us. Bind us with your cords of love. Lead us each and every day and keep us safe until we meet again. In Jesus' name we do pray and believe. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rotich.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a good evening and a good night.